I would never pick a flight solely because I was going to get a $20 voucher. There was some exciting news from Virgin on this front this week. It's going to start 28 weekly flights to Doha from June, which is giving it a much bigger international reach. And that's great, but it does mean that to get anywhere else, you're going to be stuck in the airport doing that transfer, and that's when you're going to be starving. So the good news is that now any passenger flying on those flights is going to get a $20 food voucher that they can spend through the airport. And that sounds great. It's like, okay, I will go for that free meal. 20 bucks won't go that far in an airport. We all know that. But it'll get you a coffee and maybe a snack. Now, this is a good thing, but there are a couple of downsides you want to be aware of. The first is it doesn't apply to absolutely everywhere in the airport. You need to check that list, and Starbucks is not included, so don't go looking there for your coffee. The second thing to be aware of is, somewhat annoyingly, if you're traveling with your family, you have to spend each voucher individually. You can't put them together and say, hey, we've got 80 bucks for the family meal. You've got to spend each 20 buck one, and if you don't quite use it up, you're not getting that change. So it's not a perfect offer, but if you're going to be stuck in the airport and you're trying to take advantage of these new flights, it's still a pretty cool thing to take advantage of. Now, I would never pick a flight solely because I was going to get a $20 voucher, because with shopping around, I could probably save more money than that. But it is always worth taking advantage of anything you can to not spend too much money in airports. They are famously the most expensive places to buy food pretty much in the civilized world. So I would always be leaning into what can I do to do that. That could be that I'm using this $20 food voucher. It could be that I'm saying, hey, does my credit card let me get into one of the airport lounges where I'm going to maybe get some free food? Does my status as a flyer let me get into those lounges? I would always think about those things, and then if that doesn't work, honestly, I'm just going to pack a couple of packets of sultanas, so at least I've got something to nibble on.